So I'm finally home. I flew home from Belgium to Switzerland. Yeah, it was the first time in a while I've been in the Brussels airport, and also the first time since the attacks of the 22nd of March. To be honest, like, if you don't know, you don't see it because they put up some walls, so everything looks really clean. The only thing is that there's a lot of army, there's a lot of police, so that was the only thing. I didn't really want to take any video footage because I figured it might be a little disrespectful. So I flew home, and I've been home now for 3 days, and yesterday I went skating with my boyfriend's family, which was so much fun. I love ice skating. Now tonight I'm going on a movie date with my boyfriend, so I'm quite excited for that. I always hang out with my boyfriend a lot more when I'm by myself at home, simply because I don't know, I'm not good at being in a house by myself because it always makes a lot of noise and stuff, and it just freaks me out a little bit. My skin has been so dry lately, but I guess that's winter for you, so I'm gonna double up on the moisturizer just to give a little bit of extra moisture. I'm gonna be in Switzerland for about 3 weeks in total, which is really awesome because I get to hang out with my family a lot. But I do have a retake, so I'll be studying actually most of the time. And then I have to fly back where I study for a few days just so I can take the retake. And then I will come back because there's still 1.5 weeks before school actually starts. Now also, if you're wondering what this is, I burned myself with my curling iron. So yeah. Good job! So for my outfit, I'm keeping it pretty simple today because we're just going to the movies and it's really cold outside, so I just wanted to be comfy. So for top, I'm just wearing this sweatshirt and it's dark blue and it says Jolie. And then I'm just wearing some ripped denim. So yeah, super easy but really comfy. So I just looked up from my books and I looked outside the window and it's snowing so much. Wait, let me show you. Oh my god. And funny story, my brother is actually out for a run now. I feel so bad for him. So the first thing I did is I put my book next to the lecture notes with the chapter, and what I basically did is I went through the entire lecture and read in the chapter as well, and I just annotated some stuff from the book onto my lecture notes, as you can see. So these extra things are all notes from the book that also apply to the lecture, because sometimes lectures cover something really quickly and you don't really understand it, so doing this can really help to just add to it a bit. As you can see, it can get a bit messy, but I mean, as long as you understand it, that's all that matters. So whoop. I just did that for the entire lecture. See, this is nice if you have an empty space. It looks more neat. So I did that for the whole lecture. So this is what I did. I give every chapter its own color, and I write, or in this case the lecture, I write the lecture title in how is this called, cursive, in that color, and then the main subtitles I write in captions in that color, and then subtitles I write in normal sentence form in a different color, and then all my notes are in black. And this is just where I write like the really important stuff, and I just highlight terminology or formulas and stuff. So this is like what I consider to be my proper study guide for that chapter, whereas these are more like the notes I took on the book. Now the last part for every lecture or chapter that I do is I make some Anki flashcards, because Anki is really good when it comes to spaced repetition. I think it's super effective, but you have to make sure that instead of making a deck for every chapter, you make the deck for the entire test, because then you get tested on different chapters at different moments and stuff, if that makes any sense. So I just open up Anki, and as you can see, I already have a deck called Biochemistry with 17 cards. That was from the chapter I did yesterday. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add some flashcards for this lecture. Time to work out. Done. So lately in the mornings I've been taking ginger shots, and I mean, it's not a pleasant experience, but it's supposed to be really good for your health, so here we go. So spicy. My mouth is on fire. If you want to be healthy, you gotta suffer, you know? Oh god. I want to show you guys something a bit funny. The house where we live in, it has a glass ceiling, and it just snows, and now it legit looks like we live in an igloo. We have like a little bit of light coming through, but I feel if it snows more, it's gonna go completely dark. I lost my mom. Spotted. Honda. Just got back from doing groceries, and now I'm gonna have to study. But I think I'm gonna work out before and study after, so I can get pumped. This always takes forever. studying again. But I'm so tired. Funny story, I have a pimple and I have super dry skin, so I usually don't get pimples at all because my skin is just too dry for them. But now I got one and it was huge and it had like a big white bump on it. So my mom like freaked out. She was like, oh my god, I want to pop your pimple, and like my entire family came to look at my pimple because it's like a rare sight or something. So yeah, but now I have this, and the funny thing is I don't actually know how to take care of it because I never have them, so I guess I'll just let it be. But it's huge. It's now 11:30 almost and I'm dying. I'm sorry for the shitty appearance, but I'm so done with studying, so I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Well, good night guys. See you.